Hey there, this is GenXGrownUp, and I'm a GenXGrownUp. Thanks for clicking through to the video. Today I'm just doing a little walk and talk. I have something in particular I want to talk about that's hitting the news right now, and it's beautiful today. So I figured, why just sit in my man cave staring at a camera when I could go outside, go for a nice walk, and talk to you about what's on my mind. So I am hella intrigued by this Ataribox thing that started to pop up. It's no secret that I'm a huge fan of Atari, especially based on their lineage and the legacy of the Atari 2600 that I absolutely grew up with. In my early teens, I ate, slept, and breathed Atari 2600. I woke up in the morning, played a couple of games, went to school, came back, threw down my backpack, neglected my homework, and went back to playing Atari 2600. So this Ataribox, though, it's styled very much in the theme of that Atari 2600. It's got that ribbing along it. It's got the wood grain. Now it comes in a black and red variety, but who in their right mind is gonna get the black and red variety when you can get the ribbed and wood grain? The industrial design is awesome. Do I want one? Hell yeah, just because it looks cool. But the bigger question is, what is it? They teased us a few months ago with this Ataribox thing and they said it's coming. Here's what we know based on the artwork and kind of the accompanying documentation. It is based on current technology, PC technology. It's got USB ports, it's got an HDMI port, and what looks like an Ethernet port. So it sounds like a PC or an Android box or something, but do we need another one of those? Now I know the Mini NES was a huge hit. It sold out all over the place. The Mini SNES from Nintendo has already blown out pre-order expectations, but we kind of already have a Mini Atari, these flashback boxes, right? Get them on clearance, get them for 10, 15, 20 bucks. Plus there are all these software packages of vintage Atari stuff. Now it's not just about emulation. They claim it's going to play old and new stuff. Okay, the old stuff I'm down with, absolutely. But if it plays new stuff, what are we talking about? Are we talking about it plays modern PC games? That's going to be an expensive box, and frankly, it's a flooded marketplace already. You've got Steam boxes, and you've got all these set-top boxes for people like Alienware. If you're going to play modern PC stuff, you've got to have some specs, and that's not cheap. And I worry about the owners of Atari breaking into that. What are they going to do? I mean, what is it they're trying to offer that we don't already have? Or maybe it's not PC games at all. Maybe it's mobile games. I bought in hard. I was an early adopter to the crowdfunded Ouya platform. This little Android box that had a wireless controller, had its own ecosystem that was based on all these existing Android titles. I think I could count on one hand, maybe that many times, sessions that I've actually used the Ouya. It's sitting in a box in my closet now. Because as cool as it was, and as much as I wanted to support the idea of this open source game platform, it really just tapped into the existing ecosystem that we already could handle on our phones and tablets. And we didn't need a platform locked into our TV. Now, I'm not dogging on the Ataribox. Listen, if anybody wants Atari to succeed and be a powerhouse in the game market again, it's me. Atari never stopped being iconic. I mean, you could get, hats and t-shirts and stuff with Atari on it, but the Atari brand has been so diluted in the last, 10, 20 years since the video game crashed. It really doesn't mean what it used to. And Atari Classic software has been available in myriad of incarnations. You can get it on Steam, you can download it. There were CD-ROMs back in the 90s. There's no shortage of being able to play classic Atari stuff. So what's the Ataribox going to give us that we don't already have sitting on our shelf or in our Steam library, or frankly, on my phone? So I'm really amped to see what comes next in the news from Ataribox. I'm subscribed, of course, like everybody else should be if you're interested, to the Ataribox website to get notified when news pops up. Is it going to be classic gaming? Is it going to be modern gaming? They say it's based on PC technology. What kind of PC? What are they trying to do? Are they driving their own new software platform like a console? Are they trying to give you the ability to play existing titles? We don't know, but we do know one thing for sure. This is a really exciting time to be an Atari fan. So what are your thoughts on this Ataribox thing? Listen, I want to know. Let's open a dialogue. Use the comments section below and tell me what you think about the Ataribox. Are you going to get one? Do you think it's going to be worthwhile? Do you even care? Okay, that's enough of my rambling for this walk and talk. As always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this or anything you see on GXG, please click on the subscribe and the like down below, and please share this on social media. The Gen X demographic is kind of a hard nut to crack because we publish our stuff on YouTube, and Gen Xers don't traditionally flock to YouTube. So anything you can do to help them find us and us find them means we can broaden our audience and make a better community of Gen X grown-ups. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you next time.